What's up, everybody? I have seen you guys. I have seen you guys comments, and yeah, I had to laugh. It's super cool. I figured I pay for StreamYard, and I have members, and I have supporters, and why not use it? I think we have sound. Let me really check real quick. Yeah, we do. We have sound. Um, I woke up this morning, like most of you guys probably realized, hey, my Facebook not working. Then my Instagram wasn't working. So I tried to text my father in Germany, and I use WhatsApp for that, and that wasn't working either. And shortly after that, a couple of my messages blew up. As you guys can see already, it's my favorite month of the year. It's October. I'm gonna get pretty much more stuff set up everywhere, so that I make it more Halloweenish throughout the month of October. And I'm gonna have a couple more live streams. I wanted to say thank you for TEB Drone Flyer, TG, TJ Evolution 3D, Walter Hall, Sunrise Water Media. The world is ending for plenty of people. I can tell you that. I can attest to that, because for me, social media. How important is social media to you guys? Like, how important is it really? Like, I can live without it, but I know a lot of people who can't. And I would have loved to be in a elevator in New York somewhere with like plenty of people where usually everybody stares at their phones. There's nothing to stare at this time because everything is down except for I think Twitter was still up. But isn't it funny how people rely on social media that much that they cannot even have a conversation with somebody? Like here in Hawaii, we have it when you walk around and you go and you talk story with somebody. Uh, you literally you don't even know that person, but just because that person makes eye contact with you, you usually just throw a quick "Hey, what's up?" or you do like "What's up, sis? Hey, what's up, brah?" Like real quick. It's nothing offensive, you know what I mean? It's just like if they keep staring, then it's a problem. But so, what do you guys do with social media when social media is down? I mean, Facebook was down, WhatsApp was down, Instagram was down, and I think they just came up like maybe half an hour ago or something. And I had my phone already blow up on me, and I was like, "Pff, whatever, just leave it. I scheduled this live stream already for it. So what did I do? This morning I was getting some stuff ready with my stuff over here. I studied for an upcoming exam that I have on October 14th. And I'm working pretty hard right now on to finish up the Lawa 24 millimeter lens review. Oh my god, I get so much stuff on my desk over here. And I'm still waiting for Autel to actually get back to me on that whole stuff. I have seen a stream the other day about the Autel drones where somebody said something that they might have shot themselves in the foot, sort of like with the release with the Mavic 3 and all that stuff. But hey, it is what it is. So what else did I do? I prepped a lot of stuff besides studying. I ate breakfast. I texted with a couple of my friends, and they all was like, "Oh, my Facebook is down. Oh, my Instagram is down." So people heavily rely on social media, and I would have loved to see how many people are actually um send smoke signals. He said over here, DJ said, send smoke signals. Yeah, some people they probably would do that. I guess I'm assuming. Walter Hall says, going to drag a witch across the sky this Halloween, my Evo 2. Oh my god. People are gonna call the police on you and they say, there is a UFO. The bad part is that on the Autel Evo 2, you can actually turn off the exterior lighting when it comes like semi-dark. So it will be hard for these people to realize what's going on. You know what I mean? Like it's I can only imagine. I mean, the payload, if the witch is pretty like they make like some of that stuff. The payload for the Evo 2 Pro is pretty strong. So I think it could pull like a sheet that has like a small styrofoam ball, and then you put like glowing LED lights on it, and you just drag them through the sky. I mean, hey, anything possible. The only thing is, if it's too light and you fly it, gotta be careful with the wind. The wind might swing it around and straight into your props, and your drone is going down, bro. So I have a special treat too. I released I think about 2 hours ago or 3 hours ago, I released the intro that I created. Right now, I'm working on a short film series for YouTube for you guys to watch. It's called Drone Wars. It's gonna be sort of like a movie style, like a series, a limited series. We plan 12 episodes on it. We plan to have other creators in it as well. And the good part is when stuff like Facebook and Instagram is down, nobody really can bother you, like, and you don't get distracted. You know, when plenty of people, they put their phone on the side and they always watch this stuff. So without social media, send Morse code to people. I tell you one thing, most people don't even know Morse code. If they weren't in the military and they haven't learned anything about intelligence, they don't even know. And I was in the military, and that was a long time ago, and I barely know the majority of the Morse code. Just saying, you know. Foam and cheesecloth. Yeah, that would be a good idea to drag that through the sky. That would be pretty cool. But like I said, just be careful with the wind. If the wind picks it up and flies it up, maybe drags down your drone. I mean, I seen the other day. I think it was on Captain Drone's channel. I think I seen something over there where he had a drone that had a release mechanism. It's like a splash drone or whatever. The thing is expensive. It's like $3,000. I emailed them and asked them if they could send me one just to play around with it, but they haven't answered me. Like I said, too small the channel. It's okay. I can live with that. But to get back to Drone Wars, I actually have a. Can I share this on the screen? For those of you guys who always show up over here, because I made it members only at this time, where I put like behind the scenes videos and stuff, what I'm working on. So whoever was a member, they actually got to see it already. And I released a trailer for them, and they liked it. They actually liked it. So I decided probably in a week from now that I will be playing that intro to the majority of my followers and see what they say. Because we are already like a week and a half into production. We've filmed a couple scenes. We have the script laid out. We have everything set up. So the good part is with social media being down, situations like this, it's kind of like predicting the end of the world, my man. Like plenty of people are like, oh my God, what am I going to do without social media? It's called small talk. Like you talk to another person? No. Apparently, not everybody can talk to another person. So there's a lot of problems for people to talk to another person. So besides that, on the horizon, drone wise and tech related stuff, it has been kind of quiet. Besides that, Autel announced last week their stuff, and Mavic 3 might be coming out sometime in November. And yeah, that's just a lot of money, you know, like for what I have here, it's just a lot of money. And I'm not sure if my wife is going to agree with me to pick up something else. So it gives me some cushion and time to work her, you know, like convince her. So talking to people kind of scares me. Why? I mean, what? Why would it scare you? I mean, people. I don't know how it is on the mainland, but here in Hawaii, if you start talking story on barbecue and you stay at the beach and you talk story to somebody, they're actually pretty cool about it. Like you can pretty much like small talk with anybody. You just gotta have the right approach and just say, "Hey, what's up? What you guys doing here?" Or show interest in their activity, I guess, first when you approach somebody. So, hey, maybe this live stream is going to be a tutorial on how to engage people. No, no, it's not going to be. I just wanted to have a live stream because I decided I can have a live stream. I pay for this StreamYard service, so why would I have only a scheduled live stream? I can just throw up a live stream and just do it. You know what I mean? And I actually enjoyed having not to have to look at Facebook, at Instagram, not getting any notifications. The bad part was that WhatsApp was down too. So the reason why that stuff was down, I think, was somebody said they pulled the DNS servers, which pretty much like refers the internet users to their website. So I don't know if that was an intentional thing, if they got hacked, maybe because it was shortly after the announcement of somebody that was higher up in Facebook, whatever, and she said in 2018 something changed their changed their algorithm based on that they wanted to make more money. So more money is if I talk story with you guys about a certain thing for some reason on my Facebook feed afterwards, it shows up as an ad that I might be interested in this. So your cell phone is always listening for some reason. You know, it's scary kind of, but I guess that's what they had done. Where she also quoted that if you are enticing people for get more angry and have more violent stuff, you keeping them longer on the platform. with them clicking on more ads or clicking away more ads and boom, making more money. And that's pretty much where she was considered as a whistleblower. And shortly after that, all the stuff went go down. So I don't know, maybe they have to change something. Maybe our feed is not so much loaded with ads anymore. I mean, who knows? It's nowadays the bad part is all about money. Dude, aloha from Honolulu. Yes, what's up, my man? Aloha. So I'm looking forward to the releases of this year before Christmas. I'm putting away a little bit of money, what I can afford so far, and with the promotion of my job and stuff, it looks pretty good, damn good. I was sick this past week. I caught a pretty bad infection, and I had to go through like antibiotics and stuff. So it wasn't the best, and I wasn't able to work as hard as I usually do. But when I do, then I try to keep you guys in the loop. So if you guys haven't signed up for the membership yet and you want to, it's $2.99 a month. And with that, you get perks during the time over here on the live stream. Like if you look at Bad Tuna's name inside there, Bad Tuna has a nice little logo next to it, which is the member logo. And the thing is, what's up? I forgot to tell you, what's up, Bad Tuna? What's up, bro? I hope your trip was good. I know that Bad Tuna went on a trip to the mainland. I hope your trip was great. I'm looking forward to some footage of yours. I just got an email the other day from a couple people that said something about, thanks for swinging by at my channel. Guys, I'm not anybody special. I'm just like a dude like you and me. You know what I mean? Like it's like I'm nobody special, guys. I just do videos, you know. But for them, I guess it meant a lot to them. They sent me, I think, like 10 emails he sent me, and he wanted to talk story. And then when it went to the part where he asked me for my phone number and stuff, that's when I was kind of like, okay, bro, I'm taken already. Bradbury said, what's up, aloha from New Mexico? I haven't seen you in a while. You look good. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm married though. Just saying. Anyways, so yeah, I look you guys up. You know what I mean? I cruise around on the internet. I cruise around a lot on YouTube. I watch a lot of drone videos that you guys post. I try to comment on them too. If I find somebody who does drone related stuff, I'll just subscribe because the subscription costs me nothing. You know what I mean? So it's just a quick click. And I know that YouTube has their stuff where they're, because my subscriptions go up and down like on the daily. I have like 2 guys who join. I have 1 guy who left, and I have 2 more guys who join and 1 more guy who left. It doesn't matter to me. If you want to subscribe, that's cool. You know, if you don't, that's your choice, man. But it doesn't cost you anything. You know what I mean? So we have Gringo Loco right over here. How's it, everyone? What is this Facebook thing? That Facebook thing was crazy, huh? So how did you live your day without Facebook? Because I know that, because I'm far behind from time-wise, that like New York and stuff, all that stuff went out, I think was like 10:30 p.m. Eastern time or something, that I read it, that it actually went down. So a lot of people were probably thrown off, like those night owls who can't sleep and who cruise all night long on Facebook. They probably had to go sleep. So I don't know, you know. So Johnny Truesdale said, "Yeah, don't give your phone number to nobody, bro." Yeah, I know. So it's pretty cool. I like how when people answer me to my stuff, or when they get in touch with me, when they email me, I try to answer every email. I receive a lot of emails lately, and the bigger I guess my channel gets, the more work I will have to do with it. But I'm cool with it, and I do it. So Facebook free since 2015. Gringo Loco said he doesn't have Facebook since 2015. Wow, that's crazy. I mean, I think I got mine since 2016 or 17, something like that. I had one before. I was barely using it, but then more and more things came up, and I just use it mainly to communicate with people in the Autel groups or drone groups or YouTube creator content stuff. So I swing around in those kind of things, and I just try to help people out, post my videos, just get a little bit more exposure in there. I know that at a later point, I probably don't have to do that anymore, or I shouldn't do it at all. I have no idea. I just do it. I just figured to get more people to watch my stuff, and I don't know what it is. You know what I mean? The trip was great, he says. Thanks. How's it, Walter? All right. I just signed up this year only to connect with drone friends. Oh, okay, I got it. Facebook. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what I use Facebook for. Once in a while, I announce over there what I do. Like even on my private Facebook and stuff, I'm not the type of drama. You know, there's people out there that have drama all the time. I mean, it's like Facebook is like their outlet. I'm assuming that they have such bad social skills that they cannot confront a person like in person, and they do it on social media, and they have to let it go on that one. And it's like the one thing that I've noticed is like with social media, there's a lot of people that actually had learned how to talk crap to somebody, not getting punched in the face for it. And it's really, really bad, because once they confront you, you confront them, or you get into an argument with them, and you look at them like, what? And that's when they're like, oh, nothing. And then they talk crap about you afterwards on Facebook or wherever. You know what I mean? It's crazy, you know. What's the name of your YouTube channel, bro? It's 808 State Hawaii altogether, I think. I believe. Yeah, it should be 808 State Hawaii altogether. I think that's the name. I think I'm sub to you already anyway. I think so too, because otherwise you wouldn't have get the notification for this live stream, because I just put it up like 40 minutes ago. So just to talk story with you guys and see what you guys up to without social media. You know what I mean? What you guys do without social media. What do you do without social media? I wish social media just would die. Like, I would have no problem reverting back to, you know, the old flip phones that you just use a phone for text and talk and call. Like, even the texting part is like kind of like there were the old school days. Remember the old school days when you had a flip phone and you could drive while you stay driving around, and you could just press the buttons, and you knew already 3 times for C and 1 time for D and 2 times for E afterwards, and you had to wait a little bit in between if the same letter was on the same button. I mean, those ones were the really cool times. But ever since this whole smartphone and screen, and I mean, I like the smartphone functions in some occasions. For an example, to fly drones and stuff, it's very, very convenient. And to have information such as Google search or whatever, and have information on the tip of your fingers. But the bad part is you're not really learning about it, because most people, they just don't absorb that information. They just look it up and then it's gone, you know, like, and then they believe everything they find on Facebook and Instagram too. Like, I mean, I probably could come up with a story about something, put it out there, and people would believe it. Some people would believe it, and it's like, you're not gonna look, and then get fact checker and all that stuff. I mean, there's so many crazy things. I mean, what happened to education these days? I mean, it was like the same with my kids this morning when I went out, or yesterday I think I asked them about a certain location of a country. I knew where the country was because I did school. I had education in geography, and they didn't even know where it's at. What's happening? What's up, Eddie Nunes? How you doing, my man? We have Eat More Possum says, without social media, we'd be publishing snail mail drone FPVs. We could use drones to deliver mail, maybe. Well, no, then it would be out of sight. That's like, you know, like the string kind from neighbor to neighbor when you bang. No, not when you bang the microphone, but when you live next to your friend and you have that string with the cup. I don't know. I might be too old for that. I don't know. Anyways, but WhatsApp. So let's see. WhatsApp being down is somewhat painful here in Costa Rica. Lots of businesses use it as the primary phone service. Mexico is even more intense. Everything is done via WhatsApp. Yeah, WhatsApp. I like WhatsApp because WhatsApp is just a communication program, pretty much. Like, you can communicate with another person. WhatsApp is really good. I like it because I have family in Germany. So to reach out to that side back then, it was not even that long ago. It was like 6 years ago. I could rack up a phone bill that was easy $500. You know what I mean? So until social media came into play and Messenger, and then now you only needed internet access. And technically, see, when you look at it, we rely on internet so much. I don't even know why it's cost money these days. You know what I mean? Why do we have to subscribe for 400 down, 25 up? You know what I mean? Yeah, okay, for the service and stuff like that, I understand. But why is it so horrendous? Like, you have they said this morning that they have 7 billion users on their social media platforms that are unable to access that stuff right now. So that means they all need internet somehow. So that means 7 billion users are using phone contracts with internet and all that stuff, which should be free already, guys. No? Or is it just me that's thinking that? I don't know. I mean, it's all about greed these days. So we had Ed. Eddie, what's up, Eddie? And then we have Eat More Possum says, USA productivity has increased 300% since Facebook has been down. I like that. Yeah, the productivity. I don't know if it's really the productivity if it has gone up without social media in your life, because some social media is positive, like when they try to help people. I condone it, I like it. I mean, at some point when GoFundMe was really good about stuff, then it was good, but then it got kind of like worn out and everyone's like, another GoFundMe, and they're making money off of it too. I know I raised money at some point to build a house, and I raised money to for a fallen police officer, and they take those guys take a lot of money, bro, you know. And social media is I mean, look at the word alone. It's social and it's media. In my eyes, if you are not using the media, then you're pretty much, you don't really know what's going on. But if you do use the media, most likely they tell you the wrong thing anyways. You're like misinformed kind of, like finding out the thing by fact is the best, but if you don't have the possibility, then you just have to listen to what they have. But I think cross-referencing is good, but social media, so that means socially I'm sharing what I know. So that's pretty much like, that game that you play when you whisper into some person gives you a word, and then you whisper into that person's ear, and that whispers that over into the next ear. That's how social media works. He reads something, he interprets it in his head, and then he rewrites it or posts it, unless he shares it or shares that feed. But if he rewrites it, then the story fact's going to get changed because he's going to add on stuff or he's going to leave out vital information. And that's how social media works. And then people believe it because, I've seen it on Facebook. Oh, yeah. You're very well educated. The telephone game. TJ said that was the telephone game. Yes. And that's crazy. Gringo Loco said it's an advertising platform. That's true. I think so too. It's an advertising platform. I mean, advertisement. We've had it already through media from TV stations and shows. I mean, you look at it, TV stations throwing ads in there. Look at my live stream; it has ads. Look at my content; it has ads to make me some revenue from based on what they're making. I do not know how people make money off of advertisement. Like, I never understood it. Like, just because I watch your stuff and I watch your advertisement, what? Because I buy your product after? Is that what it is? You know what I mean? Like, I've seen so many advertisements of things that I've never encountered in my life that I've never bought. So I have no idea how the hell they make money. Okay. Batuna said, bro, I sent you a text messenger, but the mailman never pick up my mail yet. So you should get him a motor frequent. All right, I got it. So we have one fly. You just realized they were down about 2 hours ago. I used Facebook to post my videos to drone groups. By the way, I'm okay. WhatsApp is good for sending videos. Yes, it is. WhatsApp is very, very good for sending videos because you can hold it. You can make a short video and you just send it out. And I communicate like that with friends and family in Germany, which is halfway around the globe from Hawaii. And I really like it. Hang on, my wife is calling. Yes, honey. No, I have everything. I'm on a live stream right now. Okay. Love you. Bye. See, that was quick. You answer the phone, you say something, and then you put it away. Okay. But I know of people that they can't have a conversation with you without having a cell phone right next to them, without having a cell phone here and waiting for the screen to blink up. And then they made like social experiments where they had like somebody's talking to you and they put the phone over here so that they always kind of like pay attention to that. So their focus is never really towards you, which I think is pretty rude. So that's why when you encounter me, most of the time you're not going to see that I have my cell phone with me. It's not even upside down on the table. It's usually somewhere else that I don't even know where it's at. And if somebody moves it, I lost my phone. Pretty much. That's how it goes. That's how much I'm old school, grew up kind of kid, outside kind. Like, I'm an 80s kid. So that means I'm a survivor of the tough games. Like when X Games just came up and everybody wanted to be X Games. We had so many kids that broke their hip, that got paralyzed, that freaking did all kinds of stuff, that fell down. So there was no TV station, no cell phones around at that time. I mean, I seen some crazy stuff. Lucky thing never had video at that time. Love your show, my brother. Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's honeydew time. It's always honeydew time. If you are married, my friend, you will always have honeydew time. It's, honey, can you do this? Honey, can you please do that? There's always something. But I have to say, my wife supports my passion for this filming stuff, my passion for making these videos for you guys. And she always asks me, "Oh, so what's the next project?" Because she knows that I'm always having a project. I'm having at this time, I think I have like 5 projects all going at the same time. One is the Go Insta360 Go 2, which is a pretty cool camera, but it's not what I expected, to be honest. Like it has its really cool functions and it has some really, really good possibilities, but you have to plan ahead for it. So otherwise it's going to cost you time, you're going to lose time, you're going to lose battery life, and you're not going to be able to film what you want. Okay, so that's pretty much what I can say about my episode coming up. The next one is the Laowa 24mm review, the lens. What else do I have? Oh, I have the Drone Wars thing going on right now. I have my stop motion movie is almost done too. I'm waiting for my buddy to come by so he can help me create some really cool stuff. And then I'm gonna edit that and I'm gonna add it on to the show, and then boom, after that one I'll upload that video too. That's how I build my computer rig. I have an editing video coming up too. And that has to do with how I edit my drone footage and how I try to color match it and how I put it together. So it's kind of complicated, and I try to not keep it too boring. You know what I mean? Like, who the hell wants to watch somebody freaking edit stuff? Like, I'm getting bored doing it myself, watching somebody so it's really because it's such a long, tedious process to edit. And if you're really good at it, it's a couple clicks here and there, and then you can put it together. But if you are self-criticism like me and you want to do 100%, then it takes its time, and the content speaks for itself afterwards. And you're going to see development. Like when you watch my older episodes, you're going to see development through time. Comes lighting, comes filming, comes editing, comes frame rate, comes ISO, comes manual shutter, comes all these crazy things that you didn't even know about. So if you want to get into filming, oh my God, prepare for the worst. I thought droning is a rabbit hole. Well, getting into cameras and filming and stuff is even a more worse rabbit hole. So I have like 2 rabbit holes I'm down already. So I got to be careful. Before it was motorcycles. That was more like a more heavy expense in the beginning. Like 20,000 here and 12,000 there. So now it's like sporadic throughout the time. 2,000 here, 200 there. $100 is a lot of money to me already. You know what I mean? So yeah. How's the new computer doing? The new computer is doing great. It's a powerhouse. It's a monster. I have thrown like 6K footage at this computer, and he just looked at me like, whatever. Like it's that good. I mean, I have. It's a crazy, strong, fast, with a lot of virtual RAM, with a lot of regular RAM, with a lot of power through the main board. The CPU has like a 24-core, 48-thread freaking CPU thread ripper in there. It's crazy. I've never seen anything like it, that I can just throw in special effects and overlays and stuff into my editing program, and I can review it live by moving the slider back and forth as fast as I want and still doing it. It's crazy. I mean, yeah, it did cost $5,000, but it will last me at least for the next 5 to 6 years. You know what I mean? To edit the stuff. I'm not so much of a Mac user, so I'm not the big fan of the Apple kind of stuff. Because I know that there's the MacBook Pro and all that stuff, and that people swear about it. And it's like, yeah, this is the thing if you're mobile. Well, I film most of my stuff and I come back home, and then I put it on my computer and I do it from there. I like it that way better because I'm in a confinement from at home. I don't want to edit on the road. I don't know. I don't travel that much. I live on this rock, guys. You know what I mean? It's like 2,500 miles away from the mainland. So, me too. Drone, camera, lenses, techniques, then add in editing and learn everything you can do with Photoshop, right? For me, everything started with Photoshop. That's the funny part. For me, everything started with Photoshop. And with Photoshop, I realized how many... Filming is an art of delusion. Illusion, not delusion. Is an art of illusion. So you are putting layer after layer after layer, making them sort of transparency to create the image, because you're just looking at it from this way. But if you turn in it, you're having all these layers that you have as a layover, as an overlay, as a screen, as an add-on, as an alpha, as an whatever it is. And then you do masking, means there's a full subject and you mask and you only take out this part and you fade it out a little bit, make it believe that it is part of that whole image. But it's because people are always looking at it from straight ahead. And that's how illusions work. And filming is just like that. And it's super fun. So, any Kilauea videos coming? I have a video coming about the Kilauea eruption that we have going on right now. Well, what can I say? The rock blew up again, It's not as active as it usually is, which is kind of a good thing because a lot of we had thousands of people lost their homes the last time it happened. Were they supposed to build there? I'm not sure if they even had permission to build where they was building, but it's not my business. You know what I mean? They still lost their homes. It doesn't matter. They invested time, blood, sweat, money. And if they wanted to build there, then they build there. And the volcano just decided, okay, I don't want it anymore. And just lava everywhere, And then we have in Spain, I think I've seen that stuff where the volcano blew out. And it's really bad when people lose their homes. But I cannot fly the drones there because it's a national park and I'm not going to violate any FAA regulations. And I recommend to you guys don't do it either, because even though they don't know that you flew it there that day, you got away with it, you did it, you got some great footage, you can't post it. Yeah, because if you do, then they're going to come after you and they're going to say, hey, you flew it in a national park. You know what I mean? Of course, they have to prove that you flew it. And then you have to prove to them sort of like where you got the footage from, You don't want to go through that hassle. So I filmed it with my camera. I made it up there, filmed it with the camera. So it's like a time lapse of like the plume coming out and all that stuff. You know what I mean? So it's pretty cool. But yeah, I don't see a link to become a member. There should be one right below. Wait, let me share screen right here. Share screen. Is this my share screen? Is this the right one? Share. Boom. So when you look over here, this is the stuff, and there's supposed to be a button. Oh, I gotta turn this off. There's supposed to be a button that says right here, join. See that? Join button. You gotta be signed into Facebook. To YouTube. So there's a join button. Once you join that's $2.99 a month. It has some exclusive members only section with some behind the scenes stuff that I just started doing. So it's pretty new, the membership, and it's just. The membership is not for me to make profit. As for those of you guys who tuned in who don't know yet, but most are like looking at the names over here, you guys know already. I don't do this for profit. I have a full-time job. I do this to entertain. I'm an entertainer. I like to create stuff. I'm a creator, and I'm not doing this to sell you anything. I'm not doing this to, I'm just trying to support it. But it costs money. It's $50 a month for StreamYard. It's $50 a month for Motion Array. It's $300 a year for Artlist to subscribe for have the copyright free music and sound effects and all that stuff. It comes all together, and after a while, when you look at it, it's like a little bit over $150, $2.99 a month. It's going to help me contribute towards that stuff because for now I'm paying it all out of pocket. Besides the videos, make some revenue. I think I make like $3 or $4 a video that I bring out, based on the revenue from ads, through AdSense. You get paid from AdSense only per month if you make $100 or more, which I haven't reached yet. I'm only 3,500 subscribers, and I think 1,000 of those are dead because they were from my old stuff from like 8 years ago. I just used it to get monetized, and I pretty much started with new. So technically seen, I only have 2,500 subscribers. Out of that 2,500 subscribers, if my video gets 500 views within the first 24 hours, I think, then I make like $3. So that's it. $3, $4, something like that for 500 views. But you calculate that up later on if you get like 1,000 views or you get 2,000 views in the first 24 hours. So now the more content you pump out, the more money you're gonna make. But you have to think about it, how much actually does go into it. Yeah, so video camera equipment, all that stuff. So yeah, that's the membership. That's what it's all about. And I post there regularly, and I'm planning on posting more stuff on what I do behind the scenes. It's just quick kind with my phone kind of vlog kind of style, and it's for members only. They can see what I'm currently working on, what I'm doing right now. Sometimes I even was thinking of throwing a live stream in there for members only. I don't even know if that's possible through the phone. I still have to play around with that, and then we'll see how it goes. You know what I mean? My wife just showed up too, so I can't say certain things at this point. Nah. It's all good. We have Keith Griffin. Hi, all South Florida checking in. Aloha, my friend. So must have to do it on my computer. Don't see the link on my cell. Oh, okay. Yeah, that might be a possibility because I don't know if you have payment set up through your phone or whatever. It doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? Like I appreciate the support. If people subscribe, if people sign up for the membership and all that stuff. And like I said, I could come up with like 5 emoticons that you could come up with that are in there. Inspired Tranquility. I know you're busy. Oh, sorry. show. Boom. So I can show that comment now earlier. It doesn't show up. Okay, so he wrote inspired tranquility. So I know you're a busy man, but if appreciate you checking out the last video I uploaded. I'm super stoked with it, and good things are on the horizon for me over here. Hey, for all I know, can I click on it? Why don't you post a link in here? We're all gonna look at it. How does that sound? Does it have any copyrighted music on it? Because if it does, then I can't post it. I'm trying it right now. Sorry. Let's see. The latest one was 1 day ago, and it was Tacoma, Hawaii. Let's see. Let's see. What is the music for? Is that let's see. Is the music copyrighted? Or is it YouTube stuff? Can you tell me? Got it. Copyright free. All right, copyright free. That sounds good. Okay, let's check it out. Share. Boom. Share screen. Share system audio. There you go. Share. Boom. I hope it works. Oh, I gotta turn off my mic for that. Sorry. Very nice. Very nice. I like it. I really like it. Very good job. I'm stoked about that what is that? It's a special kind of surfboard that has like a thing in the bottom. You can just kick it. You know how big that thing had to be for me? That's crazy. But that's what you can do also if you want to do something without social media. You know what I mean? Like you can go surfing, you can go hiking, you can do whatever. You know, I had a great weekend spending time with my family, with my kids. We went up to the volcano, we checked it out. There was barely any social media involved. You know what I mean? Yeah, you look at your phone sporadically once in a while here and there, but that's about it. You know, quality time, you will never get it back. So that's the cool part. Dropping in my lunch break, running errands, and eavesdropping, woman. Eavesdropping. That's what it is. It's what he said. It's a foil board, a foil board. Okay, it's a foil board. I got it. And Jake said, I don't need Facebook. I got YouTube. Right? What are we gonna do if YouTube is down? Oh my god. Yeah, so far, that's the thing that I like about it. If you are not a content creator yet, you have a drone. Hey, get going. Why? Because when you film this and you upload it, you go through the steps to actually do it. Videos that you upload, that you created, will be there forever unless YouTube just goes, or cuts everything and says, oh, we're not gonna have this no more. That's another thing of building up a legacy somehow online. Because let's say tomorrow is not your day anymore. You cross the Rainbow Bridge, you go somewhere else. People that knew you will be able to watch that, and they will be able to hear you. They will be able to see you. So it's kind of like memories, And I have a few memories. That's why I restarted the channel instead of starting a new one. Was that probably the smartest thing to grow the channel? Probably not, but it was okay for me because it has stuff from my deceased brother in there. It has the motorcycle stuff in there. It's all memories. Am I still doing that? No, I'm not. You know what I mean? I totally reverted to something else. Did the drone stuff now, and I'm happy with it. And it keeps me busy and it keeps me out of trouble. Well, sort of. Besides buying stuff. That's a different story, though. And I think most of you guys can relate to it. But yeah, it's been 45 minutes. I appreciate that you guys came out. Oh, hang on. Johnny Drusdale showed a comment, says, dude, your pumpkin is on fire. Get out of there. Grab as much shit as you can carry. I know. It's smoking. So I'm going to be setting up my studio a little bit more to make it a little bit more Halloweenish over here. And so throughout the month of October, with live streams, you guys are going to see more of the Halloween theme coming around. It's going to get dark in here. It's going to have lightning in here and probably a skeleton in the background. Something like that, just to, have the atmosphere. I just totally dig it. And then my wife just said, yeah. Oh, later, bro. No, my wife just said, yeah, don't forget to check me and pick up kids. See, it's the bad part if you tell your wife what you're actually doing online. Until then, please don't forget, COVID-19 is still out there to get you guys. Be a nice human. You never know what a person went through. So just be nice, smile. Even if the person is getting on your nerves, just let it go. Be chill. Just relax. Wear your mask, wash your hands. Love you all, everybody. Aloha.